So I was just saying to the guy, oh man, we're not even going. It's not working. The camera's not working.
The audio is working.
Can you see us?
It's showing the picture.
There it is. It kind of flickered. Where the fuck did Doug go? He was just right here.
There was a cat in my car. I had to kill it.
There was a what?
A cat.
What?
I opened the door and a fucking cat jumped in, I think because it wanted my tuna sandwich. So I just killed it. Threw it in the dumpster. Welcome back to another episode of Sinister Sinema, where we discuss horror movies and talk about cats. What are we talking about tonight?
Another horror movie.
Which one? 2009's My Bloody Valentine?
The best My Bloody Valentine.
2000 and something else, My Bloody Valentine 3D?
That movie sucks so much ass.
My Bloody Valentine to 1981, the Canadian one.
Them comedians.
Oh, I was actually bringing a tuna sandwich to Carlos, but the cat got it. So you don't have your tuna sandwich, I'm sorry. What's going on? Everything okay?
Sorry, I thought one of my buttons was falling off.
Oh.
Each one of these buttons is
Sentimental.
sentimental.
I
I love tuna fish sandwiches.
know, I got it just the way you liked it too. Extra mayo.
Oh, man. Sometimes I think I'm white. I love mayo so much.
No, you don't just like mayo, you like the fancy kind, like Dukes and...
I don't know why I keep wanting to call it Dicks. It's not Dicks, it's Dukes.
Dukes. Richard's mayo.
Fucking Dicks. Everybody can see my... Just got canceled.
Isn't that what is that? Is that a Hank 3?
Hank the 3. It's black. Beal him.
So what do we, what Canadian horror movie?
My Bloody Valentine. And not that shitty band.
The Shoegazer band?
The shitty band.
They look at their feet. And it's all like noise and kind of poppy. But...
They gotta look at you like that. You're over here because they can't see it with their hair.
Yeah.
So they gotta look at you. They're like, "What's up?"
They're real sad. So sad.
Oh yeah, Mr. Monkey loves Hank.
So
Him some Hank.
it's weird because I've seen this movie several times and I watched it again to kind of freshen up on this stream a couple days ago, and for some reason I just completely forgot it was Canadian. I was thinking like it was.
You know
like,
what? I never ever noticed their accents until y'all said something the other day.
Well, I thought I did.
That shit is rough.
I thought it was
after
like
I found out.
I thought it was like an East Coast, like maybe like a Wisconsin type accent at first, and
When he
one
goes,
of the guys,
"Don't you know?" I was like, "Holy shit!"
One guy's wearing like a Pittsburgh Steelers jersey or something, so I was like, I always thought like it's a thing, but then I realized when they said sorry, I was like, oh, this is Canadian, and I looked at it and I was like, oh yeah, it's Canadian. It's big time Canadian. I don't know how I never knew it was Canadian. Yeah.
And I know they're talking about boots, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why do they keep talking about boots? A boot.
Yeah, but pretty good horror movie. 1981,
really
the kind of the I think like 1981 was like the premiere year of the slasher, man. There's like so many slasher movies made in like 1981.
You know whose favorite movie this is, right?
Who?
Favorite slasher movie of this big time director. I wonder if Lyric knows.
Kubrick.
Who is it, Lyric?
Denzel.
This director, this movie is his favorite slasher movie ever made.
I would say
Big time movie director.
Steven Spielberg.
IDK. Is that, whose abbreviation is that for? Holy shit.
So.
You didn't let me answer. Nobody answered.
Well, then tell me.
Quentin Tarantino.
This is Quentin Tarantino's favorite horror
slasher movie of all time. Remember that shit lyric. And that's I hate weird. Doug Carlos. I once broke a bottle of Clearly Canadian. I cut my foot.
1982, I think, is the year that these guys, Cinepix, which became New Line Canada, who released this. I think 1982 is the year that they put out that birthday party one. You know, like the cover was like a guy with a fork shoved through his mouth with cake on it.
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's another cheesy slasher movie, but it's based on a birthday. It's like a birthday horror movie. The same guys.
Jamie, I wasn't watching the chat. And the way I said, oh, shit, I can tell. I say that every time he pops on the fucking screen. Oh, shit.
So, what you like this one?
So I watched it last night to catch up on it. I've seen it so many times. I used to go, Draft House used to show it every year for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
So you could take your date or whatever. I wish they'd do it again. Alamo Draft House. I know you're not listening, but you should do it. I'm going to talk to somebody.
So what's the movie about?
It's about Craig T. Nelson. That's the guy, name of the killer, right?
No. Herbert Henry or something like that.
Harriet
Tubman.
Well, so it's about many moons ago. There was the miners were the day of the big Valentine's Day bash in Valentine Cove, and there was still
Nova Scotia.
There was a Valentine's Day dance, but there was still 5 to 10, 20 years ago. Yeah, miners still working. Why, I don't know. It was already late. Why the fuck would they be down there working?
Well, I think they got left down there by their supervisors because their supervisors were like, let's get to the dance.
Valentine's Bluff, not Cove.
Okay.
20 years. It was the supervisors took off to go to the dance.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
because the town just had this general dance downtown.
Every Valentine's Day.
Okay.
And the methane gas caught fire and blew up, trapped them down there. There was 19 miners.
Holy cow. That's a lot of miners.
And they got trapped for 6 weeks.
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy. They tell
6
you
weeks
like,
is a long fucking time.
Yeah, you're like, what are you drinking?
And the only one to survive when they moved the last rock out of the way
was Harry Weinstein.
Harry Warden. He's there eating an arm, and he screams out while eating some fucking
human flesh.
Carne asada. And he was put away in a mental hospital, and he escaped. Or did he kill him first?
I think he killed him, then he went to a mental hospital.
He went and he fucking found the 2 supervisors and butchered them with a pickaxe and took out their hearts and put them in Valentine's Day boxes and said, there can never be another Valentine's Day dance as long as I live. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Well, flash forward 20 years to 1981. And guess what day it is?
Valentine's Day.
No, it's the 12th.
Oh. 2 days before Valentine's Day.
2 days before Valentine's Day. And they were planning the party. They're getting ready to party. Old fucking TJ Hanninger comes back into town to work at the mine after leaving to go to LA. And everybody's like, oh, he's back. He fucked up. His girl's already dating somebody else. So it's kind of like a little offshoot of the story. Oh, my God.
I hate Doug Carlos said it reminds me of when those Scottish soldiers got trapped and had to fight the werewolves. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, it's a little
'cause
bit
they're
like that.
in a
Except
confined
none of the
space.
werewolves have gas masks and miners' helmets and pickaxes.
Yeah, but it's pretty close.
But
There's
that'd be a
confined space.
hell of a werewolf.
With a gas mask.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the premise of the movie. So guess who comes back into town? Good old fucking Harry. Because he finds out there's a dance and he told him. Fucking told him.
Don't be no more dances.
Don't you fucking do a Valentine's Day dance. Because I'm going to fucking come shove a pickaxe up your ass.
Yeah, this thing gets started pretty quick. Like before the title card even comes up, you see these two miners down in a basement or in a mine, and they're walking,
right off the bat. I was just saying that comes afterwards. The story.
Yeah.
I was just telling you the story. What happened?
Yeah, and this girl.
But yeah, at the beginning, it's just two miners going at it.
Yeah,
about to.
Yeah, this one miner pulls off the miner suit, and it's a woman, and she starts to take off the other miner suit, and he's like, no, and then he like freaking shoves a pickaxe through her back.
He rams a pickaxe
into the wall
first to show off,
and then just shoves her onto it.
That was cool. And it comes out of the little heart because he sees the little tattoo heart on her and he freaks out.
Oh, is that what it is, you think? That's like what gave him the flashbacks?
Yeah, he fucking...
Yeah. See, I didn't know if that was...
Harry had a heart on and then he lost it when he saw the little heart.
Harry flipped. He's like, that's a Valentine's heart.
And he put the pickaxe right through the heart.
I'm just wondering, like, how did he get her down there in the first place?
I want to know why the fuck she was dressed like that.
Yeah. First of all, we know for a fact women aren't allowed in the mine. Women are not allowed in the mine.
They're still not allowed in the mine.
They're not?
No.
Oh. And so...
Why was Sid going to say Christmas? Sid.
Because it sounds like a Christmas movie?
No, not at all. My Bloody Christmas?
My Bloody Christmas. Black Christmas is also a Canadian horror movie.
They keep trying to remake that movie and they keep fucking it up. Yeah. The OG one, man.
So we cut to like we're in the future here and the 80s and after the murders have happened 20 years ago, and there's one guy, this guy Happy. Hey Percio. This one guy is like, he's like the bartender, and he's like, you kids better not have a party. Harry's gonna get ya.
He's not like, he's all calm though.
Not at first he is, but later on he's like,
mark my word.
Later on he's like,
you know Harry's
crazy.
Coming. You know who that is, all right?
Happy.
Yeah, but you know what else he was in?
No.
It was on a night just like tonight.
The
Large
Fog?
Marge.
Oh.
From Pee-wee. That's him, but older.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was on a night just like tonight.
He's trying to warn them, and they don't believe him. And the sheriff had already gotten one heart in the mail, right? Said something about don't do this dance.
Yeah, it starts off right away. They're decorating at the fucking hall, and then somebody comes up and goes, "Hey, sheriff, this got delivered for you." And he's all, who sent this? He's looking at everybody, and they're like, I didn't do it. So they get into their fucking Bronco, and they take off, and he opens it up, and it says, I warned you.
And he's like, oh, no, no.
She's dead. Who's next? Or some shit.
But that was the...
Poet. Fucking Harry's a poet.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it is.
For sure. But he was... That had to be the girl that got
That was the girl that
mine.
got killed in the mine. And he's like, oh, God. Oh, no, not again.
Not again. No. But
then they flip a bitch and turn on the lights, and they don't show where they go or anything.
No. They also they wait until there's another murder to cancel the dance. There's this nice old lady who Marge, I don't remember her name. She runs Mabel. She runs the local laundromat, but she's also the head of the committee to put up all the decorations. And they decorated the shit out of that whole town. That whole town was like one big freaking Valentine's Day card. And so she is at her laundromat, and she's sitting there, and the lights go out. Or no, she sees her. There's like a little box of chocolate there, and she's like, oh, do. And she opens it up, and it says, now she's dead. Or it says some rhyme, but I think at the end it says, now she's
Fucking
dead.
poet.
And
I told
so
you.
are you. And she looks up, and that fool's like ready to kill her.
Chases her on the laundromat to the Benny Hill music.
Yeah.
Roses are red. You're dead. Fucking poet. I'm telling you. They need to write a book just on his poems.
Roses are red. Yo
Poems.
bitch ass is dead. That's what it said.
His poems.
And so the interesting thing about this movie is if you saw this in 1981, it made money at the box office, but it was considered a flop because it only made, like way less than
5 million
than other ones were doing, like Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th was just like a freak movie. It made like a ton of money on a small budget. And this one really didn't do that great. But I think the reason it didn't do great is John Lennon had just been murdered in the U.S., like right before this came out.
I think that's so fucking stupid how they fucking do shit like that.
So John Lennon got murdered in the U.S. right as this thing was going up for its rating review for the MPAA. And the MPAA made them cut out all the gore. Like, literally...
That's what I was going to say.
You have a movie called My Bloody Valentine, and they cut out all the gore and still gave it a rated R.
Yeah, so I told you I watched it last night. It was on HBO Max. So I watched it, and I'm like, they cut all the fucking gore out of this. They didn't show shit. Have you ever seen it cut?
No.
It's terrible. They show real quick the what happens to the Mabel or Maribel.
Yeah.
The old lady. It literally just flashes her popping out of the dryer.
Like real
That's
quick.
it.
Yeah.
And then like they don't show the pickaxe going through the other guy. They barely show anything at the beginning when he stabs her. Like it's all good. And then when I got done,
They definitely didn't show the water spout.
Nope.
Okay.
At all. And I was like, this sucks, because I remember watching it uncut. And then right when I get done, they don't fucking, that's the only one that pops up. When I get done, it says, I looked at the bottom, it says extra features. And I was like, oh, fuck, maybe there's extra features. I fucking go down the unedited version. And
So
I'm like,
did you rewatch it, or did you just like
no, I was like,
fast
fuck
forward
that.
to the...
No, I just...
You already knew.
I went on YouTube and looked up all the
murders.
kills.
Yeah, this thing had like probably over a dozen kills in it, I would think.
Yeah, there's 12 kills in it.
Okay. So
But they don't show 2 of them.
Okay.
They just show them dead.
Okay. So there's a lot of people get killed in this thing. There are 2 that stand out to me that are great. One is Happy getting hit with the pickaxe. So Happy, the town shuts down the dance, and the miners are like, hey, we got a key. TJ's dad owns the mine, and so that's why he's having to work back in there. But TJ has keys to the mine because of this, and they're like, let's just have a dance at the mine. We have a pool table, we have beer, we can cook, all this stuff. So Happy's warning them, don't do it. And so Happy is, he's psycho enough that he wants to like play a prank on him, and he dresses up some dummy and makes it so it looks like it's popping out with a pickaxe as soon as they open the door. Well, he keeps opening it and laughing and opening it and laughing. And one of the times he opens it, that thing is gone, and the real killer is standing there. Harry swings the axe, and it goes up, or the pickaxe, and it goes up through right here and pops out his eyeball.
And his eyeball pops out.
And it shows him lean
That shit
back,
looks real.
and it looks like there's a pickaxe sticking out with an eyeball, like kind of stuck to the end of it. And that to me is probably the best kill in the whole thing.
And then he fucking knocks him on the ground and drags him.
Yeah.
So he's dragging him, and you can see like his face is like stretched a little bit. It's great.
Yeah. That was probably the best kill that Harry did. I wish they would make a horror version of Harry and the Hendersons, where he's just like fucking ripping through.
I hate Doug Carlos. Don't you ever talk about bullets for my Valentine.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either.
So
there's the other story inside this movie is TJ came back from disappearing to California, and his chick Sarah is dating Axel.
Yeah.
Axel's another minor. So they're friends, but you can see like there's tension throughout the whole movie. He's watching them, and they're afraid to like to kiss and shit. And I'm like, that's your fucking fault, dude. You left.
That's what I said.
And he's out being a little bitch. Like,
you know what's weird about you keep saying he went to California? They never say that.
Yes, they do.
No, they say he went to the West Coast.
No, they say California.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Santa Cruz. He went to go surf. And he came back.
He couldn't hack it as a surfer?
No, he wanted to be the world's best surfer.
But he was from Nova Scotia.
And he just kept wearing boots. Or at least that's what I think, because they keep talking about boots, remember?
Yeah, what about the boots?
Boots.
What about the boots?
Dude, I could have swore I heard them say California. I'm going to have to rewatch it.
I think they just say West Coast. In our mind, we think California because that's what we would think if somebody told us.
Because we actually know we're west and north and south.
But like if you're in Nova Scotia, you could just be going over to Vancouver.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't think about that. It's probably what it was. West Coast, and I'm all fucking Santa Cruz.
He's like, I went to Vancouver to try to go work at the wall.
So they got that going on. I really like that other guy. I don't know what actor he was. The big guy with the mustache.
Keith Knight.
Was he in anything else?
He is a semi-famous voice actor, as was the mayor.
Cool. Yeah, that dude was...
He was in Meatballs.
The big guy?
Yeah. And Meatballs was also produced by Cineflix that did this movie.
Yeah, I liked him. He was my favorite character out of the whole movie because he was always real happy. He was just a happy guy.
I know.
Hey!
He seems like his name should have been Happy. He was like the...
And he had a hot chick, too, for being a big dude.
Yeah.
It was the stash. He had that fucking curl at the end.
Yeah, dude. He had a full-on, like, hipster stash.
Yeah, before hipsters were even...
Yeah, Hollis. His name was Hollis. I was trying to, like...
How many times did he do that? Hey!
Probably a lot.
He did.
Man, his kill was pretty good, too. He got killed... He got a nail gun to the side of his temple.
I wish he wouldn't have died, though.
And then he kind of stumbled for a minute, and then the killer, like...
Put 2 in his forehead?
Yeah, gets him in the forehead, and he, like, stumbles out just in time to die right in front of his girlfriend. And she freaks. She, like, goes into, like, straight shock. Like, she's done. She ain't going nowhere. Meanwhile...
So they're having the party. Oh, we didn't even say how fucking the old lady died. Mabel. So the sheriff goes in, looking for her, looking around, and he notices the hearts are... He's all like, what's that smell? I bet you it smells bad, dude. Like, I don't know.
Like nursing homes on fire?
Well done. That's a good one. And he's like, he starts looking around, and all the hearts are upside down, looking like asses.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, shit. So he opens up one dryer and he right when he's about to go to the next one, it opens up and she falls out. But the makeup on that shit looks bad.
It was good.
Her eyes are all like white.
She was burnt.
She was well done.
What's crazy is I looked at like the makeup artist on this, and they've done a lot. They've done a lot, but like not necessarily for horror movies. They've done like, you know, Driving Miss Daisy and stuff like that. Not really Driving Miss Daisy, but
I was gonna say that was Jim Carrey. They made him look
like a good old lady.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. So in the one I saw last night, she kind of just plops out, and they show her quick. You don't see her eyes, nothing.
Dude, imagine.
But in the original, uncut, this bitch is like going around, like, and she's flopping all crazy, like it's like a mannequin.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Well, that might be the there's a uncut version that shows all the kills, but then there's like I don't remember which company. It might have been New Line. I don't know. One of them released one that had even like 90 more seconds in it, so it might be that one. But there's supposedly
she flips a good 3 times.
There's supposedly even still more footage that's never been released that like just got cut and is just missing. But the yeah, man, that stuff, it's crazy to think that you have a movie called My Bloody Valentine and they cut all the blood out of it. Like, because I apparently I probably saw the cut one when I was younger, but I don't remember it being cut. But that was the only one available for a long time. But I probably didn't see this till like the late 80s, so I probably saw the
shit. I saw
one.
that shit stayed with me. Oh, I love this movie.
Yeah, this thing was crazy.
So the dance is going on, unknowns to the mayor and the sheriff. They go and they pick up the body, and he's like, "Go around the back. I don't want nobody to know."
Yeah, and he's like trying to. He just like don't even want like. He's trying to pretend like there's not people getting murdered in his town.
He goes, "We need to find out. Excuse me, if Harry escaped. Did Harry escape from the mental hospital? We need to find out." So he calls him, and they're like, "We have no record of him."
Yeah, I thought that was a little bizarre. They said he's either got released,
and he gets pissed off. Well, we need to find out which one of them it is.
Yeah, he's like he either escaped or he either got transferred, got released, or he's on the slab. And I'm like, you don't have any record of him being there at all? A freaking psycho killer? They just delete all the records whenever he goes somewhere else?
So yeah, they're partying and drinking beer and all these horny 30-year-old teenagers.
Dude, that's what's really weird is like I think it might be Wikipedia. One of the things is like teens have a party. I'm like, dude, they work in a mine. They're not teens. But
yeah, they're not supposed to be.
They're not supposed to be teens. Definitely,
they're fucking grown ass.
Well, I think that's what really sets this apart from most slasher movies too. Is that they're not teenagers. They're not high school students. They're like full on young adults. And
so they're there acting all stupid, and fucking Axel was giving TJ the fucking stink eye because Axel winds up driving to his ex's work and pulls her and says, "Come with me."
Kidnaps her.
Yeah, pretty much kidnaps her.
Yeah. She said, "No, I don't want to go."
Yeah. And he's like, fucking necio, dude. And I'm like, you fucked up, man. Like, you fucked up.
He looks a lot like another actor, and I don't know who it is. And he has like a scar on his eye, I think. And I can't remember who it is. One day I'll remember, and we'll do another podcast just about that guy.
He kind of reminds me of the guy who played King Arthur in Excalibur. A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's not who I was thinking, though.
So he's like, "I know you still care for me. You want me back, don't you?" Poor Axel. So they're at the party, and Axel's, getting all fucked up, and they get into a fist fight. Fuck up the party.
Dude, Sarah only wanted to go back with TJ because TJ's dad owns the mine.
It's money, dude.
Dude, he's like, should I marry a miner or should I marry the miner who's going to inherit the mine? Yeah, she's just a money-grubbing bitch.
She's a gold digger.
Just like Jamie Foxx said.
So, get into a fight, they break it up, and
No, who breaks it up?
Happy.
No.
That's what I call him.
Hollis. But he should be, whenever, because it says like, and blah, blah, blah is Happy. Whenever I see someone's name is Happy, and then I see a dude with a mustache like that, who's all jolly and big and jolly, and he's got that kind of mustache, and he's laughing all the time, that guy is going to be the guy that I think should be named Happy. Is that how you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He breaks it up and he's all pissed off. Fucking cut it out. You're ruining my fucking shit.
We're supposed to be bros here.
We're supposed to be bros.
Start vibing, brah.
Bruh. But when he gets mad, every time he yells, his mustache shoots out straight.
Did you see that one part? Because they're also, they don't, unbeknownst to them, like murders are happening around them.
Yeah, right in the fucking kitchen.
Yeah.
They kill, out of nowhere, fucking Harry shows up and grabs him from the back of the head, shoves him in the old hot dog water.
Hot dogs him.
That's the way I want to go. Dude, somebody fucking drowning me in some boiling hot dog water?
I think you boil to death. I think you probably boil to
That's
death.
Dude, I love hot dogs.
You don't drown because
I'm a fucking glizzy gobbler, bro. I love them hot dogs.
As the water is boiling, bubbles are going into your mouth, so you're able to breathe the bubbles. The hot
and
dog
what's the last thing you taste before you die?
Hot dog water.
Hot dogs. So you know what I do with my old hot dog water? Put it in ice cube trays.
That's disgusting.
No, it's not. Make margaritas out of them. Woo. Fuck.
You say that, but I'm gonna make you one of those,
and I'm gonna drink the shit out of it.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, is there a hint of Nathan's in here?
Dude, I'm making hot dogs this weekend. You think I'm kidding?
Is this fucking Nathan's I taste?
So do you like to boil your hot dogs? More than, like, you don't like to grill them?
They get cold too fast. When you boil a hot dog, that motherfucker stays hot for a good, good 2 minutes.
You know how my mom used to do it?
Oh, I don't even want to know.
She didn't boil the hot dog in water. She would make chili, and the chili would get to boiling hot, and she would just shove the hot dogs in there.
That's fucking so white.
So then you would pull it out, and then you'd also scoop your chili at the same time.
See, here's what I do. You boil them, right? Up to a point.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yep.
Then you get them out.
Uh-huh.
Cut them in half.
Yep.
And you grill them to toast them.
To toast the boiled hot dog?
Yeah.
Just to give it some crisp?
Yeah, and then you buy the hoagie rolls. You don't buy no fucking cheap ass. You cut those bitches in half.
Well, then you better buy the rolls for this weekend. Yeah, Panama Red. Hot dog margaritas are happening probably this weekend.
Don't tell me how to cover it with chili, mustard, and pickles.
What kind of hot dogs do you want? Oscar Mayer, all beef, all chicken? What do you want? Because, I mean, it's your water that you got to drink.
Ballpark Franks.
Do
they plump when you cook them.
But do they make different ones? Do they make, like, beef?
I like the candy apple flavored ones.
You just want to You're thinking about bobbing for apples. Because you want to die drowning in hot dog water.
I'm the witness.
Hot dog Margs.
I thought it said Marge. Like, who the fuck is Hot Dog Marge?
That's the lady that makes hot dogs. So yeah, that's like a weird scene because he just like drowns that fool in some hot dog water while there's like people like 5 feet away. I feel like they would be able to hear that, but
what does it say?
It says, Bukit Damun Weenie.
Dame un weenie. Give him a wiener.
Oh, Dame un Weenie. I thought it was German because of that first part.
That brought back flashbacks when I used to work at Walmart. I used to run the garden center. Every morning, this little old man would pull up with his paper made ice chest
Mm-hmm.
and sell us tacos at the gate. And we'd be like, what you got? We need eat egg. That's
So-
what he would say.
I have some timeline issues with this next part of the movie. So the killer was in the killed the guy in the drowning him in the hot dog. But when did the next kill, the lady that got killed, that was making out on the mining cart, does that happen right after?
A good 20 minutes later.
Oh, 20 minutes later? Okay.
So Harry's just going around pickaxing.
Slicing, dicing.
This one and the next guy. Like I
Rocking,
said, there's so
chopping.
many fucking people in here that are really, you don't really get to know them. You see him real quick. But he's like, I'm going to go get laid. So she's like, take me over here. So they go and lay down on a cart and throw down some fucking mats or whatever. And there's all these hanging uniforms. And she's like, how do you get them down? So he's like this. So they start making out disgustingly, if you will.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, that's gross. Like, it doesn't even look sexy.
Well, they're in a mining cart all
Yeah.
covered in goo.
And he's like, we need more beers. And he's like, I'll be right back. So he takes off to the kitchen and shows up putting his fucking wiener back in his pants. And they're all like, hey, what's up? And he goes to the kitchen. And as they're there, the girls are getting more hot dogs out. And they do the tongs and there's a fucking heart.
Yeah.
A boiled heart. And she's like, what's this? Who the fuck is playing a joke on us?
And they're like, it must be Howard, because Howard's like
Howard's
this guy
a fucking
who's like
dumbass. He's not even funny. He's fucking annoying. The dude that's
That's
snorting
white
coke,
humor, bro. It's white humor.
snorting liquid coke up his nose and saying, "Oh, the first time I ever do coke, I almost drowned." I was like, "You're a
It's so good.
fucking moron."
That's so good. Oh wait, you didn't like that part?
No, he's an idiot.
That's white humor. You don't get it.
I don't. And then he goes and he turns around to talk to the girls, opens the fridge to grab more beer, and fucking the dude that the heart belonged to is fucking laying in there with his face all melted. And they
They don't even see him.
don't even see him. He shut it.
But they do see him eventually. And they freak the F out.
So then it cuts back to
Oh,
little
yeah, to
Miss
her.
fucking horny girl on the cart.
Who needed beer.
And the thing starts swinging. She gets kind of fucking freaked out. All of a sudden, all the showers turn on.
Yeah, he's fast. He gets around. The killer gets around
Harry,
real
he's been
quick.
fucking around, you know? He's been
For an old
around.
man, he fucking can move.
So she starts freaking out and she's like, you know, is that you? And out of nowhere, fucking Harry grabs her. This is my favorite kill
This
scene.
kill is great.
He
this
fucking
one's great.
picks her up by her head, and the showers are weird. I always thought they were cool though. The showers are just pipes coming down crimped.
That have been crimped, yeah. So just like
crimped to make
spray water.
And he fucking shoves her head, and the pipe comes out of her mouth, and it was blood water coming out. And
Yeah.
it should look awesome, man.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that thing looked really good. And imagine that whole, apparently,
Everything was cut.
in
They
the
don't
original-
show shit.
in the original, he picks her up and starts to go like that, and it cuts right then. I'm like, dude, that's so dumb.
They
It's
show
like-
nothing.
No wonder it didn't get as good or money as Friday the 13th. You don't even show the kills. It's crazy.
But the uncut, they show, like, you can see, and like,
Yeah, the pipe's just sticking out of her
it's
mouth.
so hard to find the cutaway. Like, because it's really her, and then he just jabs her on that. And then they show her eyes are open all wide, and the water's, it's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, it was good.
So then he leaves, Harry takes off again, and then her dude shows up, and he hears the showers, and he's like, oh yeah, starts taking off his clothes, and he walks up on her, and that's when they show all the water shooting out of her mouth.
Not good. Not good. And then back at the lodge, the break room where they're partying, they finally see the other death. That guy comes running in saying she's dead, or
Everything just goes ape shit all at
instantly.
once.
They know people are dead, and they're trying to like make a phone call, and the phone's dead. And
Then it's kind of weird when somebody says Harry's back.
Yeah.
Like, how do they figure that out?
yeah, well, because
Actual-
there's murdered peoples. There's people murdered
Yeah, but how are you gonna figure out it's Harry?
because they're murdered on Valentine's Day.
But Axel's right. Axel's the one that says it.
Yeah,
Harry's back. We need to get a hold of the sheriff and this and that and so
then-
forth and so
yeah.
on.
And then they're like, the other people are still down in the mine. We
Oh
gotta
yeah,
go get them.
one of the girls was fucking Nessia too. Like, take us down to the mine. And they were the big guy Maurice. What's his name?
Happy? No. Humphrey? No. Hollis.
Hollis. Come on, Maurice. We can't. Girls aren't allowed in the mine. But she's like, please, come on.
And then they go.
They go. Real fucking mine, by the way.
Yeah, they filmed this thing in a real.
It was a real mine.
Mine.
They actually went down like 900 feet. They say 2,000, but it was more like 900.
That's really crazy that they like got all these people into a mine.
Yeah, and you know what's
filmed this.
funny is they found this actual mine, and they told the town, look, we're going to film a movie here. The townspeople went in there, the city, went in there, cleaned it up, and painted it.
That's crazy.
And they were like, what are you doing? We needed to look fucked up. So they had to pay all this money to get it back to the way it was. So they wasted all this money, both parties.
That's crazy.
They wanted it to look fucked up. Why are you
So-
going to want to clean mine?
So they go in there and they find all their dead relatives, and then
Relatives?
a cave troll shows up, and
Wrong
they
movie.
fight it,
Wrong movie.
and then there's a Balrog.
You're talking about Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry, we were talking about a mine. It's a mine. Did that sound like him?
Who?
That guy that says it's a mine. It's one of the most famous parts of Harry Potter. When the little troll guy says it's a mine.
I don't know what part that is. Yeah, so anyway, Axel's like, TJ tells Axel, they're down at the mine. I try to stop him, but, hey, what's up, Frankie? And he goes, we got to go stop him. So they take off, and they're like, we got to find him before Harry does.
Yeah.
So they go down there, and they already start hearing shit to other people, and
They did.
two are like, hey, we'll meet up with you. We're just going to go right down, and we're going to come right back up. That's what Maurice says. Or Hector. What's his name?
Who?
Happy.
Oh, Hollis.
So they go, we'll catch up to you in 10 minutes. So they start making out. These kids do not know how to make out. Like, where the fuck do they get these people?
They're Canadians.
Oh, okay. They're like making out, and they're over here, and just gross. And what happens? Who gets killed?
Well,
first?
people just start getting whacked off left and right.
Well, he's
so-
getting whacked off by his chick, but they don't show it
Yeah, so
after that fucking vicious makeout.
So
session.
Hollis goes into the room where he thinks they are, and they dead. They have like
There's an auger.
Yeah, they have like a
But
big.
they had filmed scenes of him doing the auger
they
in their
did?
back,
Oh, see, that's probably one of the lost.
and they were it's one of the lost ones. They were like, no, we can't fucking use this.
Yeah, so they were having sex, and he rammed a drill all
He
the way
fucking
through their
drilled 'em
back.
both.
Drilled them both.
He drilled them both.
But that's where Hollis comes in, and he sees him, and he's just kind of like, oh, and starts backing off. And
Wait, what'd you say? He starts what?
backing.
Oh,
off.
backing off.
And then the killer like pulls out a nail gun.
That's where he nail guns him. And
Yeah.
I was like, man, come on, man.
I didn't want Hollis to die.
No, he was a good guy. He
Yeah.
was a good guy.
So he runs out, and he.
I don't
goes
even know
back
how
to-
the fuck did he even make it stumbling back? He had, what, 4 nails in his head?
Yeah,
or
and,
rivets?
and,
What were
and
they?
he ran really far away before he got done. So like he's, but he comes around the corner, and he's all stumbling, and his girlfriend's there, and Julie's there, the main girl. Oh, I think that's her name. Julie? Sarah
Oh, yeah,
is there,
Sarah.
the main girl, and she's she's like, we gotta go, he's dead. And the other guy that was there with them, they basically take off at that point, and they're trying to get away. And
Oh, I forgot there was another guy there with him.
yeah, the Howard,
the idiot,
shitty guy, and he takes off, and the killer's chasing him, and I can't remember how he gets killed. Does he get?
Yeah, he does get killed. There's so many fucking kills in this movie.
I can't remember how he gets killed. But he gets killed, and then it cuts to Hollis's girlfriend. She gets killed. She just gets hit in the stomach. Well, she's not dead yet.
They don't show it. He gets beheaded.
Oh, no. You don't see him. So the TJ and Axel show up to the two girls, and they're like, we got to get out of here. Like, wherever those guys are, we got to get out of here. So they go, and they get to the elevator, and the elevator is broken. Meanwhile, up top, all the kids have run away. The sheriff is there with a whole posse, but the killer has destroyed the elevator. So TJ and Axel are like, we got to climb. So they start climbing this ladder, which is supposed to be like 1,000 feet or something. And the one girl who was Hollis's girlfriend is like, I can't do this. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of heights and all this. So they're like trying to get her up there. They get, I don't know, probably halfway. And all of a sudden, his body, the guy that we couldn't, Howard, the guy we couldn't remember how he died. All of a sudden, you don't see, but his body falls, like it's got a noose around its neck, and it falls, and it's just like, boom, right next to him. And then all of a sudden, the head rips off, and the body keeps falling to the bottom of the mine, but the head's like still kind of hanging there in the noose. And then they're like, well, let's go back down. I don't know why they went back down. I think Axel said we should go back down.
Did he?
I think Axel said.
So they go down. He's trying to get across some kind of deep lake ravine thing.
Yeah,
it's kind of
like,
weird.
They're just like, they're like, we need to go this way to get to the cart, because there's like the train cart that's on the rail, and that would get them back to the top since the elevator's out. And there's just this weird thing where there's like an underground like lake. It looks like it's like that poison orange water stuff.
And you hear a board break.
Yeah.
And you hear somebody fall. They run to it, and Axel fell in, and you see like his minor light.
Yeah, just sinking.
And he's like, he's gone, like he's dead. And you're like, son of a bitch, Axel's done. So they take off, and fucking Harry comes out.
Whacks that one girl off in the stomach.
Yeah, puts a pickaxe to her stomach.
That was just like a real quick.
Yeah, it was real uneventful.
Stomach, and they run away. That was a very uneventful.
And then
so now we're at our final girl.
And fucking TJ and Harry comes out, and they start a pickaxe fight.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, Harry comes out, and Harry has a pickaxe, and TJ grabs a shovel, which is kind of funny because I don't know if you saw on the side of the sheriff's car, there's the town logo, and it's a pickaxe and a shovel crossed. So I kind of thought, I actually noticed that earlier because of like a merch idea I was thinking of, and then I was like, oh yeah, they're like fighting, and that's the logo of the town. So it was kind of funny, I thought. So
they start.
Yeah.
There's like these weird bundles of wood. What was up with that?
I don't know.
They're like bundles of wood that are all covered in like white chalk, and he keeps hitting them and breaking them off. And then, does he hit Harry?
He hits Harry, and
rips his fucking mask off.
Yeah.
And guess who the fuck it is?
Axl Rose.
It's fucking Axel the whole time.
Who is played by Neil Affleck. The Affleck Duck's
Fucking
dad.
Axel the whole time. So usually they do a terrible job at hiding who the killer is.
Yeah.
But this movie actually did a good job.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it going into it this time, because I've seen it several times, but the first time I saw it, I feel the same way. I feel like I was kind of like, oh man, who is the...
And they didn't even tell any of the cast either.
Oh, they didn't?
None of the cast knew who the killer was.
That's cool.
The only reason the actor Axel knew is because he had to go get a cast applied because of his severed arm.
Oh, okay.
So they rip off his mask and Axel's standing there. You're like, holy fuck, it's Axel.
So is that when the actors actually found out too?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because there was a different actor playing the guy in the suit the whole time. So yeah, that would make sense.
So they didn't know.
That's cool.
So right when they rip off his mask, you see it's Axel. He has a flashback, and you find out he was under the bed. His dad was one of the supervisors that Harry killed.
And so he watched his dad get
So he
murdered
watched his dad get a fucking pickaxe in
on
his
Valentine's
chest.
Day.
So he became a fucking lunatic. I would have been like, yeah, my dad got killed by this fucking evil pickaxe guy. Why the fuck are you gonna
But he wasn't. I don't think he would have. He didn't. No, he started killing people. A couple days beforehand. But do you think he started killing people because TJ came back in town? Like he's like why hadn't he killed anybody any of the years prior to that?
Maybe. Probably fucked with him.
TJ's like, I'm gonna take your bitch, and he's like, I'm gonna kill everyone.
So he does something and the whole fucking mind caves in.
When they were fighting, he keeps hitting the supports, and they were in one of the ones that was they actually went into one of the caves that said danger, do not enter, faulty mine or whatever. And while they're in there, oh, we got a wig redeem. Why is our redeems not showing up? Carlos, do you want to reach in the box?
Do I have a fucking choice?
Nope. You got to do what the people demand. Who redeemed it?
Mr.
Thank
Monkey.
you, Mr. Monkey. Let's see here.
I have all those screenshots, Mr. Monkey, that you sent me, and I'm gonna, when the month is over.
Yes, I got my favorite one.
When the month is over, I'm gonna post them all.
I got my emo dude.
With the little story to Celine Dion. Uh-oh. Another redeem.
Oh my god. Jamie, can you grab that? Oh my god. Look, I actually look like I'm in My Bloody Valentine now. Not the movie, the band. We're gonna have to figure this shit out. We haven't said anything, but oh yeah, see, I'm in My Bloody Valentine, the movie. I mean the band.
Man, I look fucking great with this stash.
Oh, let's see here. Luckily, I remembered to bring this. Will you pass that wine? I mean, sorry, that rosé.
Oh, that shit's cold.
Yeah, man. Wig time in effect.
Look at me. Doug, look at me. Okay. So yeah, the fucking cave collapses and he's gone. Just like that, poor Axel. Just like that, he's gone.
He's dead. He's dead. No, he's not dead. Axel's not dead.
Uh-oh, fog. Damn.
Dang.
To lyric.
Third redeem.
To lyric.
May your productions go better
A
than
triple
you
threat.
may
You didn't do the clapper.
expect. Oh, shit.
Damn, we're good fast today.
I know. I moved the sound thing on it.
Triple threat.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. This is good. Bringing it in. Bringing it in.
So the cops run down to the cave. They're
We
like,
cheers lyric and didn't drink.
oh.
Oh, that's the way to do it. Oh, just get it over with real quick. Dang, we had a fucking triple-double. Wait, what's that called? Hat trick. We had a hat trick. Dang, we should get something special going for when we have a hat trick like that. If everything happens all at once, we have to do something even extra. Jamie, while you're away in Holland, will you think about that? For anyone that doesn't know, Jamie pretty much runs our show. If it wasn't for her, we'd probably be in a lot of trouble, especially this month when we're doing this every day. And she's leaving for Holland in 2 days.
Oh, shit, already?
Yeah, she's only got one more show with us, I think. Maybe 2 more shows. But, yeah, so it's going to be crazy. She's going to be gone for like 3.5 weeks.
Damn.
There's some like October
Midsummer?
Midwinter harvest festival thing she's got to go to with her
Is she
family.
gonna go climb inside a fucking
I don't know what
gutted
they do.
bear?
I don't know what they do.
Jamie, gutted bears? No?
I don't know what they do. I heard her talking about
She's gonna go
festivals.
herd the sheep?
I don't know what they do up there.
Oh, that's what you
after
said.
I watched
Man,
the movie
that would
Midsummer,
look
I'm
so
never going.
natural on you, dude.
Oh,
It's
thanks.
so nuts.
I should just wear it to the shop one day. Like, tattoo clients will come in and I'll be like,
I look like
"What's up?"
fucking Lady Gaga's gay half brother.
Jamie, are you gonna pick some tulips while you're there? Tulips. So yeah, the cave collapses. Oh, spring. It was a harvest festival. I thought maybe they were harvesting tulips.
They're gonna be harvesting
That's how
fucking
stupid
organs.
I am.
She's
Dude,
going
after I
there.
watch Midsummer, I don't want to ever go to any of those places for any kind of.
It's not streaming anywhere. That's why I haven't seen it. Or is it on Peacock? Was it on Peacock?
I don't know. So yeah, the cave collapses on them. The sheriffs have made it down.
So they're moving rocks trying to get to him, and all of a sudden a hand comes out. Like that.
And they grab the hand.
And then he's alive. And his chick, I have to see him.
Yeah, what the fuck's up with that? Bitch, he just tried to kill you. You have to go see him? Fuck him, let him rot down there. He was literally just trying to pickaxe your heart out.
So they run back, they move it out of their way, and he's there with
Bitch.
no fucking
This
arm.
really makes me angry.
His arm is gone.
Yeah, there was an arm reaching
And he's
out.
all, Harry's back. We're gonna get you. He starts freaking out, laughing, and he's all, Sarah, be my fucking Valentine, you fucking slut. 'Cause
Yeah,
she went
it
back
was
with
weird.
TJ.
It was weird, and he's all laughing.
Why is he laughing, Mr. Monkey?
So, yeah, so I didn't understand why she was like, I have to see him. Like, dude,
Pendeja.
girls always want to fix
They
a
wanna-
broken man.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you treat me
I
so
can
well.
fix him."
I'm going to go back to my fucked up boyfriend.
He tried to kill me and he has one arm now.
So
I have
he
to help
needs
him.
my help more than you.
He can't do his own handy J's.
And so he runs off into the mine, and they're just like, he runs off into the mine and just is alive. And it's like they set it up for like a sequel, maybe? Like he ran away?
They were supposed to make a sequel, but it did
Okay.
so poorly at the box office that they were
And
like,
it didn't really do that bad at the box office. It just wasn't a hit like all the other ones.
what is the meaning of essay? It's when you have to write a report, right? An
No,
essay
that's
on
an
something?
essay. I think he's talking about like when people like you of your heritage say essay.
Oh, really? I don't know
Yeah.
what that is.
I think you've said it like 3 or 4 times.
Today?
Probably.
I never used such
Mr.
words.
Monkey, what does essay mean? Mr. Monkey will know. I thought everybody... I didn't know I was allowed to use the word essay.
Yeah, if you're writing an essay. That's the only essay I know.
No, it's not. Are you loco? That one, you know that? What does loco mean? What does loco essay mean? What does essay mean? Does it just mean like, bro?
Essay is San Antonio.
Oh my God. We have someone asking a real question. What does essay mean?
I don't fucking know.
Loco means crazy. But essay, I think it's just slang. It's just slang for like bro or dude if you were white. That's the equivalent, right? The white guy, like if you did...
What's up, essay? Like, what's up, man? That's what it means.
Okay.
What's up, man? What's up, dude?
Yeah, so it's...
What's up, fucker? Fucker? That's it. It could mean anything you want it to mean. That's what essay means. What's up, fucker?
So, like, if you had a cholo to bra, like, dictionary, essay and dude would be about the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my God. We're going to get canceled.
Let's hope.
Cracker Bean Productions.
Cracker Bean Productions.
So, yeah, he runs away, and it's like... And they're like, well, I guess he got away because they can't get through the mine to get to him. But I'm just kind of thinking, there's only one entrance to the mine. They can just wait up at the top for him to come out.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a plot hole.
That scene that scene at the very beginning when everybody's taking a shower.
Yeah.
All the guys were butt naked in that scene. But they didn't use any of it. They only filmed it from the waist up.
That's messed up.
So they all had their fucking dongs out. But we missed all of it because they were too chicken shit to show their dongs.
Who was the camera people?
Yeah.
I mean the director?
Yeah.
That's messed up. Super messed up.
Entertainment Weekly named this 17 on the list of guilty pleasures movies.
Entertainment Tonight?
Entertainment Weekly.
Oh. The TV show? Is that the TV show?
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that show. Man, this is a great movie. This really is a good slasher.
You know, I noticed this actually when they're all racing to the bar at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Last one to the bar gets to pay.
Yeah.
You know his Camaro's being towed by that truck, right? I noticed that. I was like, that looks like it's being towed by the truck.
I didn't notice that at all.
Yeah, they're hauling ass, and you can see the fucking Camaro's strapped to the back of the truck. Watch it again just for that
But
scene.
isn't there one part where the Camaro like does a Fast and the Furious, woo, Tokyo Drift?
Yeah, but when they're on the road,
Oh, when they're going straight.
it's being towed by the truck. You
That's
can
weird.
See it. And I was like, I saw it. I was like, that motherfucker's being towed by the truck. And then it said, I was like, I seen it.
I done seen it.
15 seconds. My cabess is itching bad.
Dude, I'm leaving this thing on. I
know you are.
I look like Chris Gaines.
I'm going to scratch the shit out of my head. I'm itching so bad.
Oh, yeah, because you're bald now. You got that haircut. You got 1 second. Do it, do it, do it.
Oh, my God.
Are you going to leave the glasses on, though?
Yeah, I'll leave the glasses on.
Everything looks crazy in those things, huh?
Everything looks blue.
So the producer of this film and Cineflix.
I have to pee.
Well, should we just wrap it up? I mean, there's not really much more to talk about.
Yeah, I think we should. I think that's.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Wine put me over the top.
The wine got you. I was just going to say the production company Cineflix also did David Cronenberg's Sliver.
Oh yeah.
So they probably made some money off that, but yeah, I guess that's probably it. Jamie, can you bring up what's up tomorrow?
Shit, still sizzling back there.
Oh my God, he can't make it. I'm telling you, he's gonna run. He's out. I think you can go. I'll just finish this thing up alone.
There was no worst. I love this whole thing. Like,
It was good.
Cool.
I do think the best was, I think the girls kill, and I think that the girls kill on the water hamper
Well,
thing.
actually, the worst is when they cut everything out.
Yeah,
And the best is that kill when he throws her on the fucking.
The worst is that that the MPAA even exists.
Yeah, fuck those people.
You got to pay them to rate your fucking movie.
Fucking Tipper Gore.
Dude.
Fucking.
Fuck all these fucking people. So, yeah, I think that's it. Tomorrow night, Drag Me to Hell.
Man.
That's
Ooh, and
a
then
good one.
Pumpkinhead.
Drag Me to Hell.
Is I got a text. Platforms. Is Cody joining us for Pumpkinhead?
No, because Joe Bob Briggs is kicking off some Halloween shit.
Oh my god, what a fucking that dude's such a nerd. He'd rather watch that than come on our show.
Yep, he'd rather look at somebody host a show than be hosting a show.
What day is Pumpkinhead?
Day after tomorrow.
Friday?
Yep.
I'm gonna see if Taylor wants to come on.
Okay.
It's her birthday. My friend Taylor, her birthday's on Halloween.
Yeah, chat. Thank you so much for all the redeems.
Yeah, thanks everybody who tuned in. It was fun.
Yeah, and I think
just remember these are some of our favorite movies that are a lot of them people don't even know about. So.
I know. Drag Me to Hell I hadn't seen until we
I still can't believe that. Yeah. Drag Me to Hell is such a good movie.
It's a great movie.
So. Lyric, I love you. Thank you for the Rose redeem. Mr. Monkey, I love you. Thank you for the wig redeem. Is your birthday on the 23rd? His birthday's on the 23rd.
That's cool. Okay, well, I think that's probably it. Join us tomorrow where you can tune in.
Talk shit.
See ya.
Later.